to Mindfulness and Dogs with me, Mike. Today we're walking Bessie and Sunny. Sunny, it's kind of interesting really. When he was a puppy, he was bullied by French bulldogs that were a lot bigger than him when he was little. And he wasn't really looked after properly, so eventually he had about 5 years of that, and eventually he moved families. But now that he's grown up, he's about 45 kilos. He's a very imposing dog. If you turn around you can see, but he's loving his walks. And he's afraid of French bulldogs, to the point where he can hyperventilate sometimes, and the reason he's on the lead is because he once was off the lead and he hurt one of them quite badly because he's so huge. So that's a mental movie playing in the past. His body conditioned to all of the times when he was being threatened by those dogs, and when he sees the image of the French bulldog, he thinks he's back there again. He thinks it's that little puppy, and he may not even know how big and powerful he is right now. See if I can stand next to him and get an idea of his size. So that's a good thing to consider. There are events in all of our pasts that hurt us when we were young and we were small and we were vulnerable. And our nervous system and our body tries to protect us from ever being in that situation again. And the way it does that is by alerting us as if we're in danger. And the problem is, the problem Sunny's having is he's not in danger from a French bulldog. He's endangered by his reactions to the French bulldog. And that's why he's on this lead. And I can't just let him off now to run free, in case a French bulldog, which I've never seen one out here, but if we did see one, I wouldn't necessarily be able to get him to come back and get him back on the lead. So we're imprisoned by our own thoughts, if you think about it like that, our mistaken beliefs in the past, and so releasing that is part of the work. I think that's enough just for this little video. It's just to get that concept, so you kind of had a better idea about what healing means, or how that goes. There it is. Look at him. It really sort of makes my heart swell, which feels like my heart breaking, just thinking about how I would love just to unclip him right now and just let him run. That would be freedom, wouldn't it?